The moment of truth has reached Mezco and Batman fans alike as one of the most iconic Batman ever portrayed on film is in 112 collective form. Of course, we are talking about the Michael Keaton 89 Batman. A 3-year wait. Many things have happened for lots of people. Family members have died. People have moved on with their lives. They've been married. They got sick. You name it. But this thing's been lurking in the background, waiting for people to criticize, get angry with, disappointed with, happy with, ecstatic with. Does it live up to the hype? I don't know. Let's dive in and see what's going on with this guy. Let's go to the scariest part of this review, the articulation. Granted, I'm sure there's going to be people who do a better job than me of it, but I'm going to try to show you what I feel comfortable with. So as far as the arms going out, they can go up that much. They can go up more for gliding poses. You'll see that in photos, but at the time of filming this, I got kind of scared and didn't really want to push it. Now there is an instruction manual that shows you how everything works. A lot of it's just trial and error and being scared for your life. As of course we see there, you got a double bend at the elbow, I think. I know there's a skeletal metal system underneath, and really it just freaks you the heck out every time you're messing with it. The gauntlets rotate. There's a ball peg for the hand. It hinges and rotates as well. No real twisting because of the design, but it does crunch back quite a bit, and it does crunch forward a good amount. I've seen people do more with it. Once again, this is as far as I'm willing to push it. And then of course we have side to side action here. Once again, see, like I feel like I'm touching it too much, doing too much with it, putting stress on it and creating problems, but it does go side to side. The legs do the splits. They can go out that much. Kicking forward and backwards is scary. It's very tension filled, at least for me. Some people aren't going to feel that way, but I feel very scared handling this figure. I'm sure there's going to be some people going like, man, be a tough guy, man up. And I'm like, nah, I'm okay. I feel like I'm already destroying the figure. And I keep repeating myself with that, but I don't mean to be mean about it or angry or anything. This body just doesn't work for me. And it looks great, it photographs well, but messing around with it, you just freak the heck out. So there's a rundown of articulation with a rant. Let's look at the design. I kept the cape off so you could see what's going on. Some people are like, oh, you're just messing with the black effect, or meh. The truth is I used 303 protective, the same stuff I saw somebody use on a Hot Toy 89 Batman. So I guess I'm the guinea pig? I don't know. I sprayed it on there. I wiped it down to get rid of that dusty layer that was on top of it. So that's why it looks like the way it does. I have not altered the video in any way. But the design of the suit looks cool. I love the texture of stuff. It looks weird in a displayed pose. Like I said, once you start messing around with it and you take pictures of it, I think it looks a lot better. But for what it is, it's not exactly horrible. The belt shifts around too much for my liking, but I like it. And I put the cape on so you could see the profile with the cape. Now this is the wired cape, so what you're going to see here is that all set up. But we'll dive into the capes and whatnot and the accessories. Well, let's do it now. Why not, right? So let's go ahead and kick things off with the accessories, like the bat gadgets, if you will. There's a lot here. I'm not going to go over each Batarang. I'm going to try to profile what I can so you can see what it is and how it holds in his hands and whatnot. We got the bat remote for the car. I believe that's what this is. And then we have the smoke pellet that he throws down in the chemical factory. We have the time bomb. I don't think this was in the film. I did research and I found it that way. Same with the ninja star thing. I forget what it's called. The ninja blade or flower. And then we got a Batarang. Then we got a Batarang on a wire, which is cool. Sorry for the crappy pose there with that. And then we got the grappling gun. It has a hook that deattaches. And then it also has a wire one which is cool. Now, it's not magnetic, so it doesn't clip to the belt, which sucks. Same with the, the scene where he launches that up with Vicky Vale. It doesn't clip on at all. And then we have the spear gun or the gauntlet. That opens up. That's pretty cool. It's kind of scary to put on, but it looks really cool in shots. I really do like that weapon a lot. It just gravitates towards your eyes and whatnot. And then we have the heads. We have 4 heads in total with multiple sets of hands. All of these, I think, came out really good. There's one gimmick head that has the little movement thing. I guess that was on like that weird big-headed figure that Mezco did. I didn't purchase that. I kind of regretted it at the time, but I'm happy not having it. I'm not going to chase it down. Here's the bloody head, or the big lip Batman that everybody keeps referring to online. I wanted to show a different angle from it because it kind of looked like he was crazy-eyed. And then we have this other neutral stance head. It kind of got a more relaxed mouth. And then we have the gimmick eye one, which is weird because it's got this little slot on the back that you move around. So you have this figure turned around for photos. Obviously, you wouldn't use this one. I would imagine people would use this for photos and display. As you can see here, to deattach the heads, all you do is take it off. There's a magnet there, sort of like with the Supreme Knight and that whole cape system, but we'll dive into that. But you see, it comes on. It's a fairly strong magnet, I have to say. I'm shaking it here. It's not popping off. With the cape on, it's a little bit different, but there is that, so you can see how that works. Now we're going to show you the eye feature, and hopefully you'll see that on camera as the eyes shift around. It's pretty cool. It's very gimmicky. I don't know if we needed it. It's nice that it's there, I guess. I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to use this head. Maybe in photos, like I said, but who knows. As for hands, well, we have multiple sets of gripping hands, as you can see, to hold the weapons and for action poses. Then we have smaller gripping hands that work out pretty good. And then we have the fisted hands for punching bad guys in the face. So there is that. Now, the cape. Like the Supreme Knight, it has the clip on top. This cape has no wire in it, just so you know. A lot of people so far who have gotten theirs said they don't really like this cape. I don't like it either, but I don't think it's as bad as some people have made it out to be. I think overall it's a decent cape. I know some people don't like wired capes, so I guess that's an option for you. As for the design, I think the stitching's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. But it works, right? I mean, look at it. There it is. I mean, I didn't even put it in that good, so that's how it lays. Now, here's the wired cape. Same cape again. Same ugly stitching. Not every flap area has wire in it. It's like the first one, the third one, and the middle one. They are the only ones that have the wire in it. And same for the other side. And the wire's not that strong in my opinion. I wish the wire was better. And I wish moving around this cape with the figure worked out better too, because the head tends to knock off, and as you can see in the video, it's kind of hard to put this thing on and get it to sit right. The collar, the cowl doesn't really work with the cape. I don't know, it's weird. It's not perfect, and for 3 years you would have thought this would have worked very better. Like, you have to really work at it to get it to lay right, and even there it looks sort of okay. But here is the wired cape in action, and then here it is in some action some more. I'm sorry they're not the best posing techniques. And then you got some instructions telling you how not to break your figure. So there's that. And then you have the Mezco base and stand. I forgot to include the bag, but it is included. Here's the front of the package, and then here's the back. Would have been cool to have a 10 for the 3-year wait, but oh well. And finally, here's a size roundup. Here is 89 Batman with various Mezco figures in my collection. Here he is with 2 Supermen, the Reeves and the Cavill. And then here he is with the Batflick collection. I think these all look pretty cool together. I kind of like the vibe of this. And then here he is with some of Mezco's original Batman offerings. And then here he is alongside technically what you would consider 7-inch scale stuff. And then here he is along other 6-inch scale stuff for those who enjoy that sort of thing. And finally, here he is with the Mattel Alfred that from the original 4 movies. So yeah, here we are. We're at the end of the video. Man, if you stuck this long, leave a thumbs up or share a comment or whatever. Did you like it? Did you hate this? I don't know. I just kind of spitballed this review to try to get something out. I do like this figure. I do think it's kind of gimmicky with the seamless body and whatnot. For a 3-year wait, I don't know what I was expecting. I feel like maybe a lot of collectors are going to feel that way too. I think people are either going to love it or hate it. The risks that go with the seamless body scare the hell out of me. And I'm pretty sure they scare the hell out of other people too. So, who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. More photos at ComicCrusaders.com. Thank you for taking the time. And until we meet again, great googly moogly.